What's up, guys? It's Coach Colston here. I'm actually back at my old high school gym. Really love this place. A lot of memories made here. But today's topic that I want to talk about is motivation. I got the question recently from one of my guys, Coach, how do I stay motivated? How do you stay motivated? What can I do to help? Some days I just don't feel like going to practice. And first off, I want to say that that is normal. As basketball players, or really anything that you do in life, there's just those some days that you wake up and you don't feel like going to putting in the work. So that is normal. But I have a couple things that I do and that I did and still do that help me stay motivated and push me that I want to go over with you guys. So let's get into it. So number one is have a strong why. And this will serve as a reference point in anything and everything that you do. So this is really important to have a really strong why. It'll be kind of your purpose on why you play the game of basketball or anything that you do. So you really got to figure out what your why is. Is it that you just want to be great? Is it that you have some people that you want to prove wrong? Is it that you want to inspire people? It's just really important to figure out what your why is. And everybody's why is going to be different. I'll give you an example of one of my whys. One of my biggest ones probably is that I have somebody up in heaven that I really want to make proud. Quick story, as a freshman in high school, in the middle of my freshman basketball season, my mama passed away. And she was one of my biggest supporters, really encouraged me, really enjoyed watching me play this game. But she passed away in the middle of my freshman season. And, it was then that I wanted to just hang the shoes up, be done with this game. But I woke up one day and wrote these two little words on my basketball shoes to serve as a reminder to me. You can find it written on any of my shoes, the words "for you." And those two simple words really just, like I said, serve as a reminder to me on why I play this game and why I continue to play this game and really just to live life. One is that, it reminds me that God always has a plan and that his plan is greater than mine and ours. And number two, it just serves a reminder to her, to live every day to make her proud. So like I said, that's just one of mine. I have a couple different ones, but it's really important to figure out what your why is so that way you can remind yourself of it and continue to push through and keep you motivated. So number two is celebrate small victories. What I like to do is have a list of big goals that I want to achieve, but also a list of small goals as well. This way I'm not just solely focused on those big goals, those goals that may take longer to achieve. What I like to do is have a notebook right here. This is my notebook. I like what it says there, make it happen. And what I like to do is put a list at the top of one of those pages of the big goals, those goals that may take a year, 2, 3 years to accomplish. But then right under it, more of a bigger list is those small goals that I want to achieve, the ones that may take, a week, 2 weeks, a month. Just those lists of smaller goals that I can achieve on the way to achieving my big goals. So I like to look at that and be able to go back in there and check off those goals along the way. It really helps me, pushes me stay motivated, because I really enjoy being able to check those off and know that I'm getting somewhere. So really just being able to go back and celebrate those small victories along the way to your big goals really helps me, really pushes me to stay motivated. So that's number two, celebrate small victories. So number three, and this will kind of be our last point on today's topic of motivation, and that is just to create good habits. As the old saying goes, me personally, I'm a creature of habit. I like to stay in a routine. As a basketball trainer, it's kind of hectic sometimes, but even my morning routine and my nighttime routine, I like to keep the same. And as far as creating good habits as a trainer, even as a player, one of those habits that I like to maintain is to just eat right, getting a lot of good, healthy food in my system, drinking a lot of water. What that does for me is it gives me a lot of energy, makes my body feel good. I can go throughout my day off that energy of the food and the water that I get in. And it really pushes me and motivates me to continue that habit because it just makes me feel good. So that's one. Another one that I like to do is to just get good sleep, get enough sleep, not going to bed super late at night and just running off of 1 or 2 hours of sleep. Just getting really good sleep, going to bed early because I like to get up early. And that's another one, is just getting up and getting my day going. I like to be sitting at 8, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning and already have a list of things done, not getting up for 2, 3 hours at a time, 4 hours and not be doing anything. I like to go back and look at that, get my day going and look at that, things that I've accomplished. It just makes me feel good, makes me have a sense of accomplishment. Whether that's getting up and having a morning workout myself, whether I've got a camp that I've got to do that morning, training session with my guys, really just whatever it is, getting up and getting my day going early really pushes me, once again, makes me really feel good, gives me a sense of accomplishment. So has a couple other things. And another one with that is, as far as the basketball side goes, or any sport or anything in life, is just creating the good habit of working hard. You know, I try to do that as a player, and I really had to get back into that now as a trainer. Just get back to that habit of really working hard in everything that I do. Try to be the hardest worker in the gym, or try to be the hardest worker on the job site, whatever it may be. Creating that good habit and doing it, for working hard for a certain amount of time until it's just a routine for you. You know, you just do it without thinking about it, really working hard as you can without thinking about it, where it's just a natural habit for you. So those are my things. That's what I like to do. That's what helps me keep motivated. You know, having a strong why, celebrating the small victories, and really creating and maintaining good habits. That's what's worked for me. And so I hope I answered all of your questions. If you got any more questions, feel free to comment, and I'll try to get back to you. So thank you.